summer winds came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer winds, like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. Then softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn winds and the summer winds, they have come and gone. And still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs these lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friends, the summer winds, the summer winds, one summer winds, the summer winds, the summer winds. That's life, that's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shut down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that too. When I'm back on top in June. I said that's life, and as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. But I know one thing, each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I'll pick up myself up and get back in the race. That's life, I tell ya, and I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, babe, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I jump on a big bird and then I fly. I've been a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. But I know one thing, each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I'll pick up myself up and get back in the race. That's life, I'll tell ya, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of quitting, babe, but my heart won't gonna buy it. But if there's nothing shaking come this year July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair, it never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well that I've got you under my skin. I sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes in the nights and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. And each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. I would sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes in the nights and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you got no way to win. Why not use your mentality, wake up, get up to reality. And each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. Yes, I've got you under my skin. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, out with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love you. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night. Was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in